The news media is here. The volunteers have gathered. The uncles are ready to help. The dignitaries and special guests have been seated. The hopes and dreams of many in Little League are taking shape. Little League is ready to kickstart the 2013 Little League World Series. Let the play begin.
2013 Little League World Series Luncheon. This is our, I guess I say it every year, our annual event to kickstart a summer full of activity here at Little League International, and we'll certainly conclude that with the playing of the 67th Little League World Series, August 15th to the 25th. A few things to share with you today, but before that, you've obviously already met Davey, and many of you in the room know Davey, but we're delighted to have David Gilmore as the new chairman of the Little League International Board of Directors. So Davey, thank you for being here, and thank you for helping today with the drawings. And I know Karen and Jim are here. I don't know where they're sitting. Karen and Jim Myers. Karen, of course, is Carl Stotts' daughter, and Karen and her sister Manya have agreed to loan the new World of Little League a number of personal memorabilia artifacts from their father's collection, so that they could be displayed in the museums. We had a little an event with the media to share that with them, and we had over 1,000 people watching us live. So last year when we did this, I think we had 8. So we've come a long way. We had 1,000, and I'm sure we're going to have quite a few watching today because we did some promotion for it. But we want to welcome everyone who's watching, many of our district administrators and our field people. I know there are 2 people paying particularly close attention online. And it's late where they are, but it's a rather unusual circumstance, because normally when we have this luncheon, we don't know who any of the teams are that will be participating in the World Series. This is the first time in our World Series luncheon history that we've actually had a qualified team prior to the luncheon. And I think most of you are aware that that's the team that will be coming for the first time from the great country of Australia, and the team is the Perth Metro Little League from Perth, Australia. And I know that Brett Pickett, the CEO of the Australian Baseball Federation, and Justin Drew. Justin is the director of the Youth Development Department, Youth Baseball Development for the Australian Baseball Federation. It's a little after midnight in Perth where they're located, but they wanted to stay up and watch this live so they could see that they'll be playing their first game on Thursday the 15th against Mexico. So best wishes to our friends from Australia. We look forward to having you join us here in Williamsport this year for the first time for the Little League World Series. And I think you'll find that our community and many people involved with the World Series will open their arms to you when you arrive. So we look forward, Brett and Justin, to having your folks with us in a couple of months. It's interesting that we also received an email yesterday from a young man whose name probably won't mean anything to you, but his name is Dan McGrath. Dan is a native of Melbourne, Australia. That's where he lives today with his family. And he just wanted to tell us how excited he was to know that there was going to be a native Australian team coming to the 2013 Little League World Series. Well, Dan has firsthand knowledge of the excitement and the anticipation and the experience that they're going to have when they get here. You see, Dan was an Australian child who lived in Trumbull, Connecticut, and was a member of the 1989 Trumbull, Connecticut Little League World Series Championship team. And just sent us an email yesterday to say he's rooting for Australia, and so great to see that the Australian program is now such a big part of the Little League program, and he said he cherishes those memories today from that experience in 1989. So it's nice to hear from Dan and know that how proud he is to have his country playing this year.
a production of LittleLeagueNow.org.